Hello and welcome to Gethikma. This is Mahwish Ahmed and today we are going to discuss a common mistake that children make when they are attempting their paper. Most of the students look at 7 markers and 14 markers in the history paper 2059/01 and they make a common error between the two words describe and explain. Let me tell you the difference and let me make you understand why a 7 marker is different when we talk about descriptive level and when we talk about explanatory level. For instance, have you ever met someone for the first time in your life? You describe yourself. You will tell about your likes and dislikes. You will mention them. That is what is the descriptive level. When you're asked, for instance, why did War of Independence took place? And if you go on to put in the answer that War of Independence took place because of grease cartridge, because of banning of sati, because of banning of parda, and that's where you end your answer, you have actually only merely described the reasons of War of Independence. You have not explained. Now in a 7 marker, a 7 on 7 is possible only when you have explained 3 reasons at least. So a lot of children who have written a list of say 10 or 8 to 10 reasons think that they have done enough explanation, whereas that's the wrong way. You need to put 3 whys, 3 well explained whys. So if you would just mention the reason thinking that you've explained it, no, you have not. Just merely mentioning the reason is descriptive level and it will get you merely 4 on 7 or 5 on 7. When you would have gotten into the detail, now a lot of you are thinking, what detail? So let me give you an example. For instance, if you're talking about greased cartridge as a reason of the war, just writing the line greased cartridge was the cause of the war is not explaining it. Explanation would be when you would go into the depth of what actually a greased cartridge was. So you would have to put in there that the cartridge was introduced in the new rifles and it was coated with the pigment, it was coated with the grease of cow and pig fat, and cow is sacred for Hindus, pig is prohibited for Muslims. Now this is explanatory form of the reason. Just merely mentioning the reason is description, is describing the why, so that is not liable for 7 on 7. You need 3 well explained whys in a 7 marker. So always remember, instead of writing 8 to 10 whys, merely mentioning 8 to 10 whys and thinking that you've done a good job, sorry, I've got bad news, you have not done a good job. Instead, you should be writing 3 to 4 but well explained whys with the core and depth, with their entire background, and that would give you a good 7 on 7. For more tips like this, see you on gethikma.com. Thank you.